Did you know that Victorian children had lots of different jobs, like working in factories or sweeping up chimneys? But that was for the proper tiny children, because it wasn't very nice up there. And today we're going to be finding out some other quick facts about the Victorian era, but I'm not dressed properly yet. That's better. Let's go find some historians to break through the chimney and find the facts.
Do you know any cool Victorian facts?
I know one. Basically, Victorian women used to wear these absolutely stunning green dresses around the balls, but unfortunately, these dresses were laced with a poison called arsenic. So the more they wore them, they got a bit infected. They died, but they looked really nice.
Not
So the green was stunning. I would have unfortunately been a victim of that, but you know,
I mean, we all
the
want
things we do for fashion.
exactly.
And they knew it was poisonous, and they still bought it. So that's how that is.
Well,
yeah.
that was a very cool fact, and
Thanks.
we're going to go find another one. So
Okay.
let's go.
Can I just say, I think I'm in my element. This is what I wanted to do in a past life. It's just be Victorian and Victorians sometimes gave their children strange names, like raspberry, sucker, Wales, fear, was being a scary pheasant or pleasant, comfort, friendless, pardon, but raspberry, sucker.
Have you got any Victorian fun facts? Well, not really, because I studied the Middle Ages, but I've got one that I think runs through the Victorian period. So, in Old English, which is a language that sort of gave rise to modern English, but doesn't sound anything like it sounds more like Elvish, the word sooner meant now. But obviously the word sooner is actually more closely related to our word soon, which means in a minute. And this happens quite a lot with words like that. So if you read any Victorian documents or stories, stuff that were written in that period, you'll find that they use the word directly or presently. Obviously presently, you think, means in the present, right now. They use it to mean in a minute. So it's just another example of how words for now get knocked on to mean in a minute. Because if you get enough people going, yeah, I'll do it now. Yeah, I'll do it now. Yeah, I'll do it in a minute. That's basically what happens. So there we go.
Well, we've actually got some more fun facts. So do you want to try and get one?
I would love to try and get a fun fact.
Let's go.
Woohoo! Ah! I got so many Victorian facts. It's amazing. Right, here's one. Before Victoria, wedding dresses were different colours, but she wanted to show off her white lace dress, so said no one else could wear white on her day. And some sweets. And some sweets. There you go.
Do you know any cool Victorian facts?
I do. I know that Mary Seacole, who was one of the two great pioneers of nursing in Florence Nightingale, when she came to the UK and said, let me help the war in the Crimea, they said no. And rather than just give up, she was a woman who knew what she wanted. She thought, okay, I'll do it myself. So she went out to Crimea and set up an hospital that was in the country we now call Ukraine.
Well, that's very cool facts. And we're going to go and find out another one.
Okay, are we ready for another fun fact to come out the chimney? Whoa! June 1858 was called the Great Stick because the heat dried up the River Thames, leaving the silt waste exposed. London smelled so bad that it made the people sick.
Do you know any cool Victorian facts?
So the thing that's always fascinated me is quite how sort of much of the world was under British rule at the time, and the fact that Victoria's memorial in Calcutta in India is made as a kind of almost British replica of the Taj Mahal, made in the same mines, but you know, with a massive statue of Queen Victoria sitting in front. It's utterly extraordinary and bizarre.
Well, that's a very cool fact. And we're going to find some more. So let's go.
Let's.
That's perfect.
There we go.
Okay, we're gonna. Oh, here we go. Here is the fact. Queen Victoria's real name was Alexandrina, but she preferred to use her middle name Victoria. Her childhood nickname was Drina.
There we go.
There we go.
Do you know any cool Victorian facts? No, I don't actually. Well, let's find some.
The term to spend a penny that means going to the toilet comes from Victorian times because public toilets cost a penny to go in.
Do you know any cool Victorian facts?
Yeah, I think you.
Well, we're going to test your knowledge. Let's go.
Victorians had lots of horrible jobs in the children's chimney sweeps or the poo collector. Well, collect poo from the street toilets, sew it on factories to make leather. So it's all right. Do you have a job?
Do you know any cool Victorian facts?
Yes, so the Victorians were obsessed with the ancient Romans and they did lots of archaeological digs and they even found things that inspired painters of the time.
Well, that's a cool fact, and let's go and find some more.
In 1875, a recommended way to reduce the symptoms of pneumonia was to sleep under sheets of newspaper, warm and comfortable.
Do you know any cool Victorian facts?
I don't know about cool, but a fact I know was that Victorian children in England had to work long hours in factories in quite hard conditions at super young ages, which of course we don't do now.
No, and that's a great fact. But let's go find out some more.
Oh, Walter Potter used to make taxidermy cats. His most famous scene was the Kitten's Tea Party. He made loads of these scenes from 1855 to 1890, so there's lots to look at if you really wanted to.